The river flows in a new course, and the pebble lies buried in the old river bed. The dinosaurs have long since died out. Now, grass grows, and herds of long-legged animals graze above the pebble. A furry, two-horned rodent pushes past the pebble in its burrow. It is 15 million years ago. The wind blows colder and colder. Snow falls. Blizzards blot out the light. The snow packs down layer on layer. Deep underneath the surface snow, the old snow turns into clear blue glacier ice. The glacier starts shifting, moving slowly downhill, grinding forward. A monstrous river of ice scraping across the land, scouring out valleys, sculpting mountains. The glacier picks up and moves everything in its way. It picks up the pebble and freezes it deep in its icy blue depths. The glacier grinds on for thousands and thousands of years, roaring and groaning as the ice slides and shifts. Its surface is split with shadowy crevices. Gradually, the weather begins to warm and the glacier begins to melt. The ice releases its grip. Boulders, rocks, pebbles, sand, gravel, all are dropped on the ground, mixed together in great jumbled heaps. Old rocks, young rocks, rocks made under the sea, and rocks formed under the crust of the earth. Rocks from close by and rocks from far away, all lie on top of each other. Everything has been moved from where it used to be. Mammoths lumber past. A baby mammoth treads on the pebble, pushing it deep into the heap of stones. It is 1,000,000 years ago. Floods leave the pebble high on a riverbank. People come to fish and hunt and build shelters. They stand on the pebble and sleep on it and drop grease from half-cooked lumps of meat. In the night, a rat creeps in, sniffing for food. A boy picks up the pebble to throw at the rat. He misses. The pebble rolls under a bush and down a hole. It is 200,000 years ago. The cold comes back. People move away. Massive ice sheets cover the land, burying forests and meadows. When warmth returns, the melting ice drops the pebble in a lake. It sinks into the soft mud, while hippos wallow above in the warm water. It is 125,000 years ago. A new glacier gouges the pebble out of the bottom of the lake and pushes it, clasped in its clear blue depths for thousands and thousands of years. Then the ice retreats, leaving the pebble on the slope of a valley. Shaggy bison graze the long grass. New people come hunting for food. Saber-toothed tigers watch. They can hunt what they like. It is 12,000 years ago. The pebble hasn't moved much since the last ice age. It has been kicked and trodden on by animals and people. Cattle have grazed over it. Farmers have grown crops on it. A new road runs near it. Houses are built next to the road, and their foundations cover rocks and earth, pebbles and gravel. But the houses miss the pebble. It lies smooth and warm in the sun. The pebble in my pocket is round and smooth and brown. I found it on the ground. My pebble has been on top of mountains and under the sea. It has been buried in ice and buried in rock. It has been covered in drying and tropical forests. It has been flung and dropped, frozen, soaked and baked, squeezed and squashed. It has been stood on and sheltered under and used. It has traveled huge distances over immense periods of time. My pebble is 480 million years old. So far. Keep traveling, Pebble. Every pebble in the world is different from every other pebble. Every pebble has its own story. Pick up a pebble and you are holding a little piece of history of our planet.